What's up, guys? I'm Jed Eamondroth, and this is Big Man Fitness. Alright, so last week I was talking to you guys about, well, again, the eye thing. I have these eyelashes that like stick together. It's wonderful. Last week I was talking to you guys about the little things you might be doing to hurt your diet rather than, well, help your diet. So this week we're talking about the little things you don't realize are happening as you lose weight that can, well, effectively change how you're losing weight, but also make it, they're subconscious. They're, again, things you're not realizing are happening. So let's get into this. So as you're losing weight, and I kind of touched on this in my form video. Yeah, I don't look like I've lost a lot of weight, but I feel it. And one of the main ways I feel it, and this is one of the first things, if you're a bigger person, you tend to notice that you lose a lot of weight really quick. Like, I mean, fast, right? But then you should be kind of leveling off between 1 and 3 pounds a week, 5 tops on rare occasions, and that's because your weight loss, you're doing things your body's not used to. But with that, right, you're losing, let's say the first couple weeks you lost 5 pounds and then another 5 pounds, and a week after that 4 pounds, so you're at 14 pounds lost. You're going to notice something. When you eat, you tend to get cold. Right now, middle of January where I live, nights we're hitting like mid-teens during the day, maybe mid-20s. It's already cold enough outside. And yet, here I am. I'm freezing when I eat now. Within 5-10 minutes of eating. There's a reason for that. Little things you don't realize are happening. When you eat, a lot of your blood, which helps keep you warm, is now being focused towards your stomach to help with that digestion. To really get, especially if you're like me, you eat a couple small snacks, but it's three main meals. So your blood is coming in, and what's happening is your body's expecting your normal body weight, your fat, to help keep you warm when there's less of it. So that's why you're getting cold, as your blood is helping facilitate your digestion of the food and stuff you took in. Well, your body is now expecting the weight that was there to help keep you warm. As you lose weight, this is going to happen. You're going to get colder because your body's not used to not having that weight. That's one side effect that you might not be ready for, that when it really starts happening, could, again, slow down your weight loss because you're, oh crap, what's going on? In the back of your mind, again, it's subconscious. You don't realize it's happening. So that's one thing to kind of keep an eye on, and keep in the back of your mind that this is a very good possibility this is going to happen. So we need to be ready for it. Another thing, just like gaining weight, losing weight can cause a decent amount, if not a lot, of stress on your body. As a normal sized person has certain amounts of stress. Again, we've talked about this. Losing weight is great on like your joints, especially your knees and your hips. You also gain more energy. But what you don't realize is there's a certain stress level. Again, our bodies get used to things. As a bigger person, my body's used to just being, well, let's be blunt, really fat. Well, as I'm losing weight, well, now my body's got to make these changes. It could be, hormonal. All these different changes causes stress on the body. Now, again, some stress is always good. It's, if you're trying to do a lot at once and you're losing a lot of weight, that's a lot of stress. That's why, again, hitting that 1 to 3 pounds a week is perfect, because you're mellowed out. You're not doing these big swings, but you're kind of straight lining it out, and it allows your body to get used to that. Again, it's great for your hips and joints and knees and stuff like that, but what about your heart? You got high blood pressure, and all of a sudden you're not used to moving. You're you're doing these exercises and your heart's really having to work, well, again, this is why we ease into this. We also make sure our organs are ready for it. You don't just haven't ran in 3 years and then go for a 5-mile run. One, your body, your muscles aren't going to be ready for that, and you're just going to want to pass out. But also, your heart's really going to be struggling, especially as a big person. There's already a lot of stress on your heart as a big person. So having that kind of gently get into your exercise and allow it to slowly increase is one way to allow like your heart, your lungs, other organs, and not just your muscles that you're trying to build. Yes, there is muscle building even in running, because your muscles have to get used to. And as you change things, or you run on asphalt, concrete, on a treadmill, these kind of work with your leg muscles differently. And that's, again, you got to build those muscles to get used to what you're doing. More stress, right? And then the pain of it. Getting used to no matter what you're doing, swimming, running, jogging, yoga, and don't put down yoga. Yoga will kick your butt. I've done it before, talked about this before. It does kick your butt. You're building these different muscles. And as these muscles, again, they're going to get sore as they rebuild. Are you ready for that? Subconsciously, consciously, you might be saying, oh yeah, I got this. Subconsciously, you're thinking, holy crap, this hurts and I don't want to do it. So being ready for that. These are those little changes you're possibly not thinking about or ready for. So again, as we lose weight and as things, clothes fit better, we have more energy. We're rearing to do more. Just little things to keep in mind. Maybe, and I did this to myself this last time, you're not really working towards your goals even though you think you are. I'm a big guy. I've always been a big guy. I'm 6'3". I'm massive, right? I'm never going to be a small, skinny, like running type, athletic type. No. So one of my goals has always been I'm going to have a lot of skin. I'm going to get as big as humanly possible at my age and try to help fill out some of that skin that's going to be drooping and not going to be the greatest looking stuff, right? One of the things I took on the last time I lost a lot of weight, took on running. Great exercise, great for the mind too. Let me tell you, working out some, and I don't say anger issues, but things that tick me off or that bother me, working them out while I'm running, amazing. I was telling my body I wanted that slim, athletic build, not the big. So no matter how much I was lifting, because I was also running every day, my body was saying, well, we gotta tighten the muscles instead of letting them get big. And I hit a mental roadblock. That's one of the things I did. But that mental roadblock was, I'm not seeing the results I want, and it did. It slowed me down, and to the point that now, look at me, I'm back at square one, going back at it. So, make sure your goals are aligned with what kind of workouts you're doing and what you're trying to achieve. That's ultimately going to help you at the end of the day. So again, little subconscious things, little things you don't realize are happening that are going to happen, right? You're going to sleep better, but not always. Just little things that happen. So keep these in mind. And again, we can talk about it. Reach out to me. Because, as always, reach on down here, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, give this video a big thumbs up. Really helps with my channel, helps distribute my channel. You can always find me on Facebook, Jedediah Raymond Abendroth. And from there, I can lead you to the group I've created for this channel. If you have questions about this video, then please come over here, hang out, talk with other members of the group, reach out to me. I'm an open book. I will talk to you, and I will help discuss more further, show you some of the stuff I've found online to help back up what I'm talking about. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JedFDK. I post different things, so please give me a follow on those two platforms if you want. It's just more fun stuff, right? And as always, If you don't feel comfortable reaching out to me on any of these other platforms, or you still want to reach out, then please send me an email, bmfjed@gmail.com. Guys and gals, hope you have a great week coming up. And as always, stay fit, stay healthy. I'll see you next week. Hey.